SAP Joule AI Copilot, revolutionizing business with intelligent assistance. An introduction to SAP Joule, an enterprise-grade AI copilot embedded across SAP Cloud applications that helps employees complete work faster, make smarter decisions, and remain in flow. This deck explains what Joule is, how it works, real-world examples, security considerations, and practical screenshots to help students understand day-to-day usage. SAP Joule Embedded AI Copilot. SAP Joule is an AI assistant baked into SAP Cloud Solutions, S4H Hana Cloud, SuccessFactors, and SAP Analytics Cloud. It understands enterprise context and helps complete tasks without leaving the workflow. Natural language interaction. Users interact with Joule using conversational language to ask questions, request actions, or jump directly to applications and reports. Users interact with Joule using conversational language to ask questions, request actions, or jump directly to applications and reports. Business context awareness. Joule uses role, permissions, and product context to surface relevant responses while honoring enterprise access controls and data governance. Why Joule matters: the business impact. Productivity gains. By automating routine steps and providing instant guidance, Joule can increase employee productivity significantly. SAP estimates up to 80% improvement in certain tasks. Transaction coverage. Supports a large portion of standard SAP business transactions out of the box, enabling faster user adoption and lower configuration effort. Data privacy and trust. Customer data is strictly governed. External model training does not use customer data. Joule adheres to enterprise privacy policies and auditability requirements. These business outcomes translate to reduced cycle times, fewer errors, and more time for strategic work. Core capabilities of Joule. Navigational. Quickly jump to reports, apps, or specific screens using plain language. For example, open AR aging for Europe. Informational. Search policy documents, knowledge bases, and SAP Help portal content instantly. Joule surfaces the most relevant passages. Analytical. Generate charts, summary statements, and insights from SAP Analytics Cloud data with a single query and receive exportable visuals or action suggestions. How Joule understands context. Joule analyzes three primary areas to grasp the user's situation and intent. Scenario and knowledge catalog, relevant context. Joule analyzes user prompts against a catalog of metadata covering SAP Cloud application scenarios, functions, and skills. It also uses a knowledge catalog containing both SAP documentation and customer-owned data, for example, HR policies, to provide grounded answers. User role and permissions. Role-based context. Joule is aware of the user's role and permissions. It ensures that a user cannot access information or adjust business processes via Joule that they wouldn't be authorized to do directly in the SAP system. Application and interaction history. Situational context. Joule recognizes which SAP application the user is currently using, for example, S4H Hana versus SuccessFactors, and remembers previous interactions within a chat session to provide better follow-up answers. Action bar and navigation. The Joule action bar follows users across SAP applications and third-party tools, recognizing what they are working on and suggesting relevant actions. How Joule ensures security. Joule inherits the strict security and governance frameworks of the SAP Business Technology Platform. Data privacy and non-training pledge. SAP ensures that customer data is never used to train third-party AI models. Contractual agreements with LLM providers prohibit the training of AI models on customer data. Principal propagation, identity management. Joule relies on SAP Cloud Identity Services, IAS and IPS for authentication. When a user acts, Joule uses principal propagation to ensure that actions in the backend system are performed with the user's own credentials, maintaining audit trails. Data masking and filtering. To ensure safety, Joule applies content filtering to user prompts to protect against sensitive information being sent to LLMs. Data residency and encryption. Data is encrypted in transit and at rest. Business data remains within the customer's own cloud tenancy and is not stored in Joule itself, with logs purged after set periods. Collaborative AI agents, the next evolution. Beyond single-agent assistance, Joule supports orchestrated multi-agent scenarios where specialized agents collaborate to, for example, finance and legal agents jointly resolve invoice disputes by exchanging findings, recommending ledger corrections, and creating tasks for humans to validate. This modular approach automates complex cross-functional workflows while preserving human oversight. Future-ready SAP Knowledge Graph and Expansion. Knowledge Graph Integration. Launching Q1 2026, Joule will integrate the SAP Knowledge Graph to provide richer entity relationships, customers, products, contracts, enabling deeper cross-application reasoning and faster answers. Broader app coverage. Expansion across more SAP Cloud applications will increase Joule's reach, allowing context-aware suggestions that span HR, finance, supply chain, and customer experience. Responsible AI and oversight. Continued investment in bias mitigation, human-in-the-loop checks, and explainability ensures Joule grows responsibly and remains aligned with enterprise governance frameworks. Transform your workday with SAP Joule. Joule simplifies repetitive tasks, surfaces relevant insights, and helps keep users in flow with context-aware assistance. Expect faster approvals, clearer insights, and seamless navigation across SAP systems. For students, practice with the provided screenshots, try conversational queries, and pay attention to how context and permissions shape results. These are core to using enterprise AI responsibly.